Man, what's good? What's good? What great good ain't no good. What your mama said no good. What's happening, everybody? Whew. You been gone so long you forgot how to do this. I'm looking gray. I'm looking older. I done got fat. It's just a whole lot of stuff has been manifesting in the last couple of months, but we are back. We are alive and in color. It's just, I don't know what it is. I am excited to be back. I know we've been gone as such a long time, people. I am sorry. I truly do apologize for being gone, but we are going to get back into the swing of things. A lot of stuff has been going on. It's just been a lot been going on myself. We're going to get into all of these shenanigans right now. But first off, y'all know how we do it. Thank you for tuning in to the First Amendment Let's Talk Tuesday podcast, where I am your boy, the host, the one of the most, the mouth of the South. It's just me, it's just Dominique. I am what I am. I'm back and I'm here live and in color. Thank y'all for wondering where the hell we been. But we're going to explain all of this. I promise you, we're going to explain all of the shenanigans. But y'all know I don't do the show alone. Y'all know I don't. I tried to, didn't work out. It just made me feel like I was talking to my damn self. But guess what? I got a co-host. She's the original queen. She's the one. She's the only. She's my boo. She your boo. She's just a boo, period, because she's sexy boo, right? Say hello to my girl, Keita Bug. What's up, Keita? How you doing?
Hey, I'm doing good.
Girl, we've been gone for quite some time.
It's been a minute since I've been gone.
Right, we have been gone. Like,
no,
I don't know what.
You was doing it by yourself. You was doing it for a while. I'm saying it's been a minute since I've been gone.
Yes, it's been a minute since you've been on here. It's been a minute since I've been on here. I've been getting inboxes, DMs, requests. What the hell going on? Ain't nobody said nothing to the people. I myself, I'm going to go ahead and just let everybody know I got sick for a while. I had pneumonia. I did not have COVID, the Joe Biden or the Kamala Harris. I was tested for all of that, but I'd had walking pneumonia for a couple of months, and I still got it a little bit. If you hear me coughing, it's just I'm still coming on the tail end of it. I apologize in advance. But just work and try to get back in the swing of things, and I tried to do it myself for a while, but it just wasn't the same. So sometimes you got to take a break, rejuvenate, and get back to the basics to where we at. I know Keita, she had a few health crises on her situation. How you doing?
I'm doing good. So in January, I was diagnosed with cancer. In January 27th, I was diagnosed. And then March 15th, I got it taken out. Yay! And then a month later, I turned 40. And you know how the doctor tell you to be still and not do too much?
Right, you didn't do that.
Yeah, I didn't. It was hard for me. So, after surgery, I was supposed to heal. So, on my birthday, which is a month after, when they were talking about doing the surgery, I was like, y'all know my birthday's coming up. So, the lady, she was like, we're going to make sure we get you taken care of. So, a month later, my birthday came. I'm in all these twerking.
Wait a minute. Did you say you was in Aldi's? Not 18th and Vine or 40 Highway, Gym Theater. You was in Aldi's in the grocery store where you got buy bags.
Yeah, I was in Aldi's twerking, and what made me stop was first the pain. My body was like, bitch, you're still healing.
Okay.
This little kid, I think he made it 3. He looked at me, and I was like, let me get my life together. And then I was jumping around, and I hit my stomach, and then so between that, I was just like, so my birthday, on my 40th birthday, I pretty much chilled at the house. People cook me dinner and stuff like that. Since then, just getting back healthier and getting things together. I'm what they call I'm in remission, so no cancer. Yay!
Yay!
And just getting my physical and mental health together. So I'm good. It's still working.
That's what's up. I am so excited and happy as far as your cancer. You got to take it out. You're in remission. You're doing well. I am so excited and happy. What a lot of people don't know, me and Nikita been friends for over 10 years. This is one of my closest and best friends. And, it's hurtful and it's hard to see your friend go through things and you can't do nothing about it. Especially when, I'm a protector. I protect all my friends. If you're a friend of mine, I got your back to the wheel. I'm the friend that you don't want to call because I don't play. I'm just going to clear the board. We ain't going to do no talking. Just tell me which bag to bring, the big one or the little one. Both of them going to change lives. But to see your friend go through some things and you can't do nothing but sit back and just pray. It's very hard, but I am so excited. I'm proud that, God has allowed you to be here and to see another day, to see the 40. You knocking in the 40 club now. That means you got a curfew. You got a curfew when it comes to twerking. You can't be twerking past a certain time. You got to work in the morning.
I love it. What's funny? Without this through all the process, I was even the doctor was like, because they was going to tell me I could stay home. I may have to stay in the hospital that night, but I was like, so you're telling me if I get up after surgery and I can work, I can go home? The hospital, they was looking at me like, what? And I was like, yeah. So my doctor now, he's used to it. He's just like, whatever. And I woke up out of anesthesia fighting. That was hilarious.
You woke up out of anesthesia fighting. See, this is why I don't do the anesthesia. This is why I don't do the anesthesia.
It's funny. I told him beforehand. I was like, "Hey, because I had surgery before, 2 times before, and I was like, for some reason, I wake up, I was fight." It was like, "No, you're gonna be good. Tell you again. Wake up, I fight." And my family had told me, "She wake up, she fight." So, and even when they was waking me up, the mom told me, he was like, "Hey, you might be careful because she didn't wake up, she swinging." Which is what I did. I woke up. I think it's because when you go under anesthesia, it's like I didn't dream. I just woke up like, what the fuck? So and then that night when I came home, the medicine felt so good. I was like, I'll be good. I sent everybody home. I woke up 2 hours later. I was like, my body was like, oh, you thought this was gonna be easy? So this whole journey wouldn't be a journey without me doing some research through the whole process.
So basically, let me make sure I get you right, because so I'm about to have a birthday coming up, which we talk in a few minutes about that. So being ratchet got you well again.
Pretty much.
Girl, that's some healing power right there. Next time I hear a girl tell me, "No, Mom, I'm going through some shit," girl, be ratchet, go twerk, see what happens.
But I just looked at the doctor's face because when they took me in the emergency, they took me in the room. I was like, "This is gonna be a perfect time to take a selfie." And they was like, "And it's time for this sleep." Because you.
That is hilarious. That means when I go through some shit, I need to wear some gray sweats and just go about my business. That's just. Oh Jesus! I'm like, that's funny. So being ratchet, I'm telling you, that's gonna be my advice from that. Every time I'm gonna let go through some shit, I need prayer twerk. Go to Aldi's in the wine section. Let the Lord use you.
Off the chain throughout the whole process. I was just
right. That is crazy.
Dr. Staff was like, "What the hell?"
I can't. Oh my God. And I'm supposed to have a minor surgery myself coming up, but whoo, that one. That one took the cake from me right there. That one took the cake from me right there.
I thought I was good. When I got out of the hospital, I was like, I'm just gonna go lay down. But yeah, when the doctor tells you to rest and don't do shit, do exactly what he said. Cause don't be like me. I was hard headed. My healing was supposed to take 4 to 6. Took about, but they said it could take up to 8 weeks. And because I was hard headed, it took up to 8 weeks, almost. So, but we're good. We're good.
Well, that's what's up. That's good. I am so super proud and happy and excited for you that, I mean, even just the fact to find humor in a terrible situation, you know, is that's something that we got to do. That's hard. You know what I'm saying? I can't even begin to imagine because I know me. I don't do doctors well. I don't do hospitals well. I mean, I've been getting better as far as going to the doctors and stuff, and you know, taking my health and stuff seriously. Just here recently, I went and did a full checkup. You know, the doctor had me do a sleep study and found out I have some issues with my nasal cavity. I have to have a turbinate reduction where they go in and they basically scrape out the inflamed part of your sinus cavities, you know, so I can breathe easier, and which will lessen me from getting infections and, you know, pneumonia and stuff like that. So I have to go have that done, and it was funny because I was in there and the doctor made a joke, was like, yeah, we just got to cut on your nose and cut on your face. I said, you gonna do what? He said, yeah, we got to cut on your nose. It's going to be a big nose. I said, you going to cut on my face? I said, fuck yeah, I'm jumping out the window. I said, y'all know I brought my bag with me? He said, the bag. Let me go to the car and I'm going to meet you on your road. You cut on my face? Man, screw me. I'm not. Fuck you. Fuck the hell no.
Yeah, but it's a good thing that it's a good thing. At least you go to the doctor once every 6 months or once a year. That's how I found out. Me having a good relation with the doctor, good relationship with my gynecologist and my other doctor, and staying regular. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't feel right, something that just is off, you know. Being that I had a good medical staff, I was like, hey, something's off. And they
right.
Everything was still the same. It's nothing. The good thing about it was nothing had spread. It was all there, so you just had to go scoop it out. So keep up with your doctor. Even if you just go once every 6 months, because if you can find stuff early and get it taken care of, it's the best. You know. But sometimes we'll be like, you know, in my job, I hear about black people say, basically, like, man, I feel good. I don't need to go to the doctor. Okay, you keep saying that you want to. At least go at least once a year or twice a year. Just get a blood.
Right.
Just go check out.
And see, you know, my thing is that I have insurance, you know, and I have good insurance. So it's like, why not use it? You know, use the insurance and stuff like that, and you know, paying for a premium every month and stuff like that. So, I'm taking it seriously. You know, I'm not getting younger. This month, in 22 days to be exact, I will be 44 years old.
That's what's up.
You know, it's a little shocking. It's a little mind-boggling. You know, it's a blessing, you know, to be alive, to be here, to experience the things that I've experienced. I've been out of prison for it. This year I celebrated 14 years of being out of prison. You know, that's, you know, and I've experienced a lot. You know, I've met some people. I've had to let some people go, you know, but I'm thankful for the life that I have. I'm thankful for the friends that I have, the acquaintances that I've made, you know, business-wise. And, you know, I'm in a good place in my life right now, emotionally, financially, spiritually, relationship-wise. You know, I'm in a very, very good position. So, you know, and I thank God for doing that. You know, I've had to let go of some relationships, family-wise as well, for my own mental health and for my own sanity. You know, because a lot of people don't. If you don't know, you know, I'm a protector. I'm a friend. I'm gonna be there for you. You know, and I've given people my all, and I've neglected myself in helping others. You know, and I have no problem going the extra mile and it's just gotten to the point to where people aren't appreciating that, and they're expecting it. They're feeling entitled to me and my resources that I have. So, I've had to just take a step back from people, and as much as I don't want to, I've had to. Because at the end of the day, I can't keep living for others. I got to start living for myself. So, this year I made a pledge to myself and to others. I was like, if you want any help from me, or you know what I'm saying, you're gonna have to start going to church. That was the first thing. Like I said it to my nieces, my nephews, my godchildren, because they always got $20, $30. Let me get this. But I'm like, well, you need to start going to church then. You need to start doing better for yourself, or it's gonna come to a point to where I'm just gonna tell you no. As much as I love y'all, but I've said that throughout this whole year. No. So, and I hate to say it, but honestly, sometimes you just gotta do it. And it felt good to say no, just to be honest with you. Yeah. And I've had others encourage me to start doing for myself. So one of the things that I'm gonna be doing, and I'm not a big fan to celebrate my birthday. I like to spend it with my family and friends. I don't do nothing extravagant. But this year I'm actually gonna take a trip. That's my plan. I plan on going down to Texas to spend it with. I got some family and friends down there, and I have not taken a vacation in a long time.
Just make sure you bring back some food.
I'm gonna be flying, so I don't know about the TSA. It's been so many years since I done flew. It's probably been like 6-7 years since I've gotten on a plane. Like pre. Huh?
You can bring some food because I know who you want to see. So you can bring me back some food. I've heard about it.
So basically, you pimping me out for the barbecue.
Yeah, bring me some food. You can bring it back.
I will. Okay, I would dig that. I dig that.
You can fly with a gun. You can fly with barbecue.
So you said if you fly with a gun, you can fly with the barbecue.
Yeah, you can fly
okay.
With barbecue.
Sadly enough, I'm not taking none of my guns with me because I'm flying. I was thinking about driving because I took off about almost a week from work, and I thought about driving down there, but really I don't want to drive 8 hours.
That's even better because you can bring back more food. Because you gotta.
I can bring back more food. Well, I'm flying. The plan is I'm flying down there. I'm leaving on a Thursday and I'm gonna come back on a Monday. So it's like. Okay, I'll see what I can do. I'll try to do that. The plan is to go down there, and I just want to have fun. I took a trip, a family trip around. What was it? The 4th of July. I took a family trip. We went down to the Lake of the Ozarks and enjoyed ourselves. But I was sick. I had just caught pneumonia at that time, so I really could not enjoy it. I just slept on the couch. My niece told me she's a little pit bull, and she was like, just sit your ass on this couch, drink this cough syrup, and you'll be good. I got you. And like for 4 days, I just slept on the couch. I don't know what was going on. So this is a well-needed, well-deserved. I'm not going to think about work. I'm not going to think about, anything other than just enjoying myself. It's been a long time since I've had fun. A fun without restrictions or complications or added accessories and stuff like that. I done took off from work, both my jobs, me doing security in church, and so I'm excited. Like even my daughter was just like, I wasn't gonna go because homecoming. This is her senior year, So I've been working really hard on just making sure she got everything she needs as a senior. Homecoming, senior dues, rings, packages. And, I'm trying to get a car fixed, and we got the car fixed, and then something else happened because her car is set for 3 years, so trying to get it up and running, it's taking a little bit more than anticipated, which is fine. I got it, But, and even she was just like, look, I'll be fine. Like, go enjoy yourself. I think what it is because she's been driving my car and she like driving my car and don't want to give up my car just yet, you know. And she's taking advantage of the fact that I work from home during the week, so she has my car during the week, and it's giving me anxiety. But that's my baby, you know. She's about to turn 18. She goes to high school and college full time. She gets good grades. She's not boy crazy. She don't have no kids or nothing like that. So I'm very proud of her. This is her senior year, and you know, and I told her, Daddy got it. You know, whatever you need to make it happen, Daddy got it. That's just kind of the way that I look at it, and I'm very, very proud of her for what she's accomplished and stuff. Oh, excuse me. So that's kind of what's been going on with me. So what you think about the state of the? Oh Lord, not the cat again.
Oh, he has to make it say hi. Say hi.
What's going on, little dog? We ain't seen you in a while with your nosy ass.
Listen. But what was you saying? What do I think about what?
So what you think about what's going on in the world with the economy? It's just so much going on right now. It's hard to even pinpoint a subject.
I think what's really, I mean, with life happens. The economy goes up and down. I'm not surprised about that, you know. So I'm not gonna worry about that. But one thing that has really been shocking to me is politics. How a lot of people are really like, we don't give a fuck if y'all starving, if y'all need this.
Right.
We got our, like, usually, like, you knew politicians was like messy. You knew politicians were like selfish, but now they literally like, man, I'm gonna put it on Facebook Live. Like, you see, they kicked the Speaker of the House out, Kevin McCarthy.
Yo, they fired him.
Yeah, and dude said, he literally said, I don't know what kind of job you can have where I can say, hey, if you don't do what I do and have a press conference, I'm going to get you fired. And then when you don't do what I do, I literally get you fired the next day. Because if it was me, if I was Kevin McCarthy, I'd be like, I'd look up and I'd be like, I'd be coming through with Vaseline on my face. And Jim, we gonna
Jim Shorts and stuff.
You know, it's like with the politicians, it's like, oh, y'all, like, I knew y'all, a lot of y'all just fuck. Like, it makes you think about Boondocks when they asked Huey, they was like, what you think about Obama winning? He was like, this is the end of America. He was right, because now these politicians is like, we don't care. Like, we literally, some of us do, thank God for ones that do care, but a lot of them is like, they're so focused on, you know, their racist agenda and getting power and, you know, making this, you know, they're so focused on putting their agenda through, they don't care. Like, it's just, it boggles me. That's the only part. I just be like, you realize I see you. We see you, right? Like
right.
Newscasters, and they be like, they'll break stuff down. Even they be like, I cannot believe this is happening. Like, I can't. Like, and then when you watch Trump, every time he goes to court, he gets out and he talks shit about the lawyer. And I just be like, you realize that he is like, you literally outside of the courtroom. Like, what are you doing? Like,
like, he don't give a fuck. Like, he really don't.
And then these are the people that we put in charge that's controlling the economy, you know, the money, they're controlling, you know, whether we, you know, pretty much we live or die. Like, they control it all, and they just like, we don't care. We just want to make sure that this racist agenda put through. And it's just like, it's funny. I watched that. I got to finish watching this movie about a guy who's Mexican and how he grew up in the fields, you know, immigrants, you know, getting all the crops and stuff. And it's funny how the people that they hate the most, you're eating their food. Like, the food that you get on your table, they're the ones that are going on the field and getting the food together so you can get fresh strawberries and all this other mess. But it's just, the world is just crazy. I just be looking at stuff
like I had the same conversation with somebody tonight. Like what's killing me is everybody, okay, 99% of your politicians are financially secure. The vast majority of them. Even from lower level politicians to ones in Congress. And I'm talking about as far as city officials on a state and federal level. Most of them are financially secure. They're not living paycheck to paycheck or having to worry about when the next meal gonna come or if their job is at stake. So for them, a government shutdown is a vacation. But for 85 to 90% of the American people, that's harsh reality to us. And it made me go back and think about when Trump was in office. Now, I'm not a Trump supporter. There was a few things that I did agree with. He wanted to get released 2 more stimulus checks. But Nancy Pelosi of the Democrats held it up. She said no because she did not want another round of stimulus checks to be signed by Donald Trump. There was people that are starving, losing their jobs, can't feed their family, for whatever reason, and she held it up. Now, Nancy Pelosi is a multi-millionaire.
Oh, she just lost her job too. The temporary speaker of the House basically told while she's out of town, going to, because there was one lady, Weinstein, that recently died. While she's out like burying her friend, the new speaker of the House was like, "Yeah, bitch, when you come back, I'm clearing out your office. We changing the keys." Like he's just like, "You out of here."
Right.
You gonna change the locks too? No.
Right. That's they got to. When you lose your job, like in the government and stuff, right? Yeah, that ain't no joke.
No, it's not a joke, but it's just like, dude, she's not even there. Like, she didn't even vote because she's out flying to go to this funeral. Like, and the lady who died, she was also a part of the government too. So it's like, she died still actively employed. So it's crazy.
Right.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I just be like, at the end of the day, I'm gonna survive.
Right, I'm gonna survive.
I will die. If I have to eat noodles, we'll figure it out with hot dogs.
Look, I ain't gonna lie. I'll be honest with you now. I was in prison and, I got family members that call it struggle meals. Alright? Certain meals that I cook, but I enjoy them struggle meals. Don't get it twisted. Because I take, what did I cook the other day? I had fried up some potatoes and some onions and some peppers. Sometimes I might put a little gravy on there, or I mix eggs with it. How I'm feeling. For me, that's just it's a good meal that I can, to hold me over to when I'm working and stuff like that. If I get off of work, I don't feel like cooking because I work 10, 12 hours a day in my office. So I'm constantly on the phone, on the screen, and sometimes I don't feel like a heavy meal. Cook something real light and stuff. So they be laughing at me. Well, shoot, I'll go take me some ramen noodles and season them on enough. Might put a sausage in there, little cheese, and go about my business. I don't mind it. I'm gonna survive. I'm like you. I'm gonna survive.
I'll go back to spam sandwiches.
I made a fried bologna sandwich today. Just because it was the first thing that when I opened the fridge, I'm like, what? I need a little sandwich, I didn't feel like I was actually looking for this eggs and these sausages that I had. But I saw the fried bologna. When I saw the bologna, I'm like, what? The fried bologna's gonna hit it up. So I went ahead and made me a fried bologna sandwich and they knocked it right on out. That's just how we do it. That's okay. I don't care what you say. I smashed it. It was good for me. Hopefully, it was good for you too. So, we're coming towards the end of the year. It's been so crazy in the news and stuff like that. And us, we always try to promote positivity on this show and the activities that we do. One of the things that we had did while gone is we had a book bag giveaway for a young man that was at my church that had lost his life unjustly so strong. And I want to just publicly thank everybody that supported it. Nikita was there. We have a a social group called the Casey Classic Crew, which we will be doing some more events and stuff like that. But they supported it. The ladies that lean. Thank my pastor, Louis D. Simple from Timothy Baptist Church, where we had the event at. I truly do appreciate everybody that came out to support that young man. Now, our next event that we are planning on doing is not really an event, and I'm going to have more information. We always try to either adopt a couple of families for Thanksgiving, and we're also going to be doing our homeless initiative, where what we do is we take bags and we fill them with hygiene products, some stuff like I guess they call them swag bags now, and we pass them out to the homeless. So those are a couple of things that we got coming up this year. We're going to be branding that a lot more. You're going to be hearing more about our Casey Classic Crew. So with this year being like 3/4 gone, Nikita, have you accomplished what you have set out to do this year so far?
In some ways I did, some ways I didn't. I think my biggest thing is my mental health. That's something that I definitely feel like I've accomplished and gotten a lot better with. Health wise, I mean, I'm good, but I could be more active. What it is like I get into that point where I'm active and I'm going to the gym and then something happens. And then I gotta be down for a couple of weeks and it takes me a minute to get back up. And when I get back up again and I'm going, then it's like surgery. It's like every time I get back in the groove, and this is something that comes to it. So I gotta get back into that groove of getting back up and moving around and do what I gotta do. Because it's like when you stop for a couple of weeks, oh Jesus! But I still do my walking and stuff like that. But overall, I can't complain. Even though this year was a little rough, I still can't complain. I'm still here. You know what I'm saying? Going through, the therapy and stuff like that, and just talking. You know what? One thing it is that I have done is I started really stepping up and speaking for myself. You know what I'm saying? And finding a better way of telling people, yeah, I'm not doing like I don't know who I'm going with, but it's not me.
So wait a minute. Okay, so the way you used to do it, fuck you. No, we'll fight about it. So now you finding other ways of effectively communicating. That is, we all need that. We all need that. Because I got a mouth too, and I said that to a couple of people that I had to apologize. Fuck you. Fuck you. That's exactly what I told them.
And it's funny because my niece Samantha, she gets an attitude quick. And I was just like, we gotta make some challenges now because you're 8. Like I was telling her, I was like, you don't want to be like me, 40 slamming doors and getting upset. Then when people are like, well, why are you upset? And I'm like, or be something dumb. It's just like you could have talked to that person. And you could have worked it out instead of walking around here slamming doors and knocking shit on the floor and sending people long text messages telling them to kiss my ass. It's like it's still on too much. You know what I'm saying? So I forgot a way to humble me. So just better communication and just getting better at work. I'm not gonna complain. I turned 40 and I'm here, so we good.
That's what's up. I would say for me, I have honestly.
No cupcake like you doing this. Put that phone down. We don't make it right now.
I'm not cupcaking. I'm actually my goddaughter was asking me for some homecoming stuff. I'm sorry, I apologize. I put my phone down. But I would say for me myself, it's been a good year overall. It's been a really good year, emotionally, financially. My daughter. For those that don't know, I've been raising this little girl since she was 3 years old. She turns 18 in November from a previous relationship, and she's my child. There's no step, there's no half. You know what I'm saying? That's my daughter. That's my baby. And she's in high school, and one of the things that I had did personally was because of her father not being in her life. I stepped up more in her high school years. Just because I know she's going to be transitioning to the world, as a young lady and stuff, and I kind of want her to just reinforce, the male persona and kind of what to expect with men and stuff like that, and just make sure that her foundation was solid on all points, and I'm thankful that I've had the experience with this with her. She got a smart mouth just like me, and I have to catch myself because I'll be like, who the fuck you talking to? Like, oh shit, that's my baby. It catches me, like she said, like we was having a conversation Sunday, and every time I said something, it's like it didn't require a response, but she had a answer for everything. And I'm like, who the fuck are you talking? Oh shit, my bad. I'm sorry, baby. Listen, they don't need all the daddy side, cause I almost thought she was a doing those things. So like I don't talk about people talking to me crazy. Who is you? But it's made me into a better man. It's taught me patience. I didn't think girls would be this hard. Girls are hard.
You too old.
I know, but I know from like a relationship standpoint.
Women are, we're what they call it. We're over. We do too much.
You said it.
We what they call it. We complicate. We do entirely.
You said it. Like every time she called me, I don't even say hi or goodbye. I just say, how much is it gonna cost? Like, okay, for an example, eyelashes. When I think of eyelashes, I'm thinking you can go to the dollar store or the hair store, get them, you glue them, bloop, bloop. They come in different sizes and lengths. She going to somebody and paying I'm paying $65 for them to put the lashes in.
Listen, I can only imagine. Samantha likes her song. She likes the nails, and that's pricey. Listen, when she turns a teenager, I'm thinking I might join the army. I'm be like,
I was just like,
if it's pricey now. Like she's 8, and she told me recently, she's like, didn't anybody tell you I'm expensive? And she's 8. So I can imagine
this homecoming situation. Like the dress. Wait a minute. I gave her a budget of like $400. This is what we gonna do for homecoming. Dress, all that wigs. All of a sudden, she said, "I need to get accessories." The fuck is you a Lego set? Like, are we building model cars here? You talking about accessories? When I think about accessories, I'm thinking about, for me, accessories is I buy guns. I might need an extended clip, maybe a Picatinny rail, maybe a new firing pin. Those are accessories. Or I got right. Yeah, the accessories was 100 plus.
Yeah, I could have told you a nice. You talking about dress?
And then here's what made me mad. She tell me, like, the dress she said she had the dress picked out in June. But tell me in the middle part of September we gonna order the dress now. The dress take 3-4 weeks to get here. Why you didn't tell me in June when I could have been paid for a guy to sit here, put up, whole 9 yards? She waited till the last minute. Now I got a crisis. I got to figure out, I was like, do they got Afterpay, Karma? Wait a minute. They had the 3 that I got, they didn't take. The one that I don't have, they take.
Oh wow.
They took a firm.
Is the dress on the way?
The dress here now.
Oh, okay.
But we almost had a meltdown. I was just like, I might have to go get back on the pole. And it was cool because this summer my job pretty much gave me and a few other people unlimited overtime because of our job dealing with medical benefits and stuff. We were short-handed, but they had gave me and like four other people so I could pretty much come and go as I please. So those extra hours that I was putting in, I was doing like on one check I had a 114 hours on one check. I'm doing 30, 40, almost 40 hours overtime a week because I was getting in Saturdays for about almost 8 hours. And so it was cool because I had the money and I was blessed to have it available to help take care of her needs and prepare for this. But woo, like I had it set up before September. I had some side gigs that I was doing every Saturday that was paying some good money. That was my little play money I was going to put to the side for my trip to Texas. Whatever when I did though.
No, I mean, that's good because when I went to prom, it was 2000. What was? We ain't gonna talk about it. But when I went to prom,
talk about early 2000s.
Yeah, early 2000s. When I went to prom, the dress that I originally wanted to get, my grandmother was like, "No, you're not gonna come home a virgin." Mind you, no one has tried to touch me because I've been in high school. I've been, I'm like, okay, you think this one dress somebody will take it? Okay. And so the day of prom, my dress is literally in the front seat because we had to drive from Vegas to California. That's where I went to school at. My dress is in the front seat. My grandmother was trying to sew it by hand. Literally, we're on the way to prom. So we had to stop in California a few hours away to buy me a prom dress. So you talking about 3 to 4 weeks, us talking about hours. I had to find, thank God, and I already had the shoes. I had the color I wanted to go with. I had silver. So I already had the shoes. Now I gotta find a prom dress a few hours beforehand. So I had fun, but that was stressful. Thank God I found the place.
Yeah, I told her like for prom, I heard about this place called the Boutique, where they have a lot of donated fancy name brand dresses, and you can rent them and you can alter them. She said no, she want me to buy the dress. I said you better take your ass over to the Boutique and find you something. You make your job.
Okay.
She said, well, you told me not to give that. I said, I didn't want to say it. I said, what I said was, if it's going to interfere with your schoolwork, I understand.
When is prom?
Yeah, prom is like May.
Oh, next year?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you got time to stop wanting to get that girl dress.
See, this is why I didn't call you.
Yeah, you got
because we're stacking. Well, first off, I'm going on my trip to Texas. Now, after that shit, I don't care what we do.
Yeah, you
but
you got go enjoy yourself. Bring me back some barbecue, and then you come back and start stacking.
Woo, jeez.
What's that? Think about when they was talking about old girl and talking about she slept with 35 dudes? Like everybody was making it seem like what's her name, Brittany Renner, and she said that she has 35 sexual partners, and everybody. Well, she was on Shannon Sharp's thing, his podcast.
Yeah, I didn't get to see all of it. So what was the whole thing about?
He was just talking to her about her life or whatever, and then she just was like, yeah, I can't remember. I saw the whole thing, but he didn't ask her. She was like, yeah, I have 35 sexual partners. And he was like joking. He's like, drinking.
Right, and I saw him take a couple of shots.
Yeah, I saw he took a couple of shots. But the main thing about the podcast is he was trying to get to know her, but he was also saying too, the type of man that she's positioned for. He was like, you gotta, look the type of man that you're looking for
don't exist.
You're trying to go away from, athletes, but I think that's what you're gonna get at the end of the day was an athlete, And then the way she was talking, she was like over talking him. She was rude a lot of times, but she was just like loud and boisterous. And I was saying to myself, it's gonna take a hellified man to deal with all that. Because I want to put hands on you.
You know,
Did a
well,
good job, but yeah, she busted out. Was like, yeah, I had 35 partners because she was saying that the man that whoever's supposed to be her husband, because Shannon was like, well, how do you think a man is going to feel when he tries to be with you and all of your business is out on the street? Because she had said a few years ago, on one day, she had slept with 3 men. So Shannon is like, if you want a man to, to basically like you, you gotta kind of like get it together. Because how you think a man is going to feel knowing that you slept with 3 people in the same day, you done did all this other stuff? Like, he's going to go back and see all this. Like, he was trying to tell her, like, calm down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But she was like, the man that I'm supposed to be with, he's going to be like, he's going to be understanding. It's not going to bother him. Matter of fact, I had slept with 35 people. So it was like, so that's what the whole thing is. Everybody was so busy, like, oh my God, I can't believe she slept with 35 people. I was like, really?
well, here's what I'm gonna say. Is okay. Well, first off, let me say what's up to my girl Kendra. She's my resident. She's our resident nurse. You know, but just give her a big shout out because she's been a registered nurse for over a year, working for herself, and I'm so proud of her. She's done great for herself and her children. Um, for me, it's the way that it's presented, the context of her admitting to being with 35 men, right? If you're saying it as an accolade or an anecdote, like we're supposed to be proud of the fact that you slept with 35 men, you're a unicorn. You're stupid. You're made up. This only exists in your head. For you to think that there's a certain type of man that has to be able to handle you because of this lifestyle, don't no man want to handle a woman. That's something, because I'm not going to tell you my partners. I'm not going to give you that number because you're right. It does not matter because I'm supposed to love you for you. But if it's on display, that's embarrassing. We walking in the street going to a restaurant or something. The first thing in my mind is did you sleep with this nigga? Or did you sleep with him? What if somebody walked up jokingly and like, yeah, I that bad ass? And it's vice versa. If I had a high body count, I don't want you to go out and not hold your head or be ashamed to be with me because you don't know if I done slept with every bitch between here and California. By the way that she presented it as this is okay, that it's not a big deal. No, it is a huge deal. Now, we all know that controversy sells, sex sells, people does it for views and likes, and they're able to monetize that, and that was the whole purpose that she did that. But if you look at the true essence of it, and I'm going to say this, and I don't want to be rude to any other woman, you made yourself look like a whore.
And then
you made yourself.
She had also said that what her correlation was when Derek Jeter, when he was active, I guess during one of his baseball games, they had put up a mound. They did like a baseball field, and they put each woman that he had been with, like a little diagram. They were like he was celebrated. So how come, and it has always been a double standard. A man could have sex with 40 women in 2 days, but I go around, I have sex with 2 men. They be like, oh my God, you know what I'm saying? So I get where she was coming from, but I was thinking to myself, I was like, 35, that's not a lot. That's more than me, but that's not a lot. And I look at it like this. As long as when you get with me, if you ain't coming back with no bumps, no STDs, I don't care. To me, the more people that you sleep with, I look at it as experience. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They had to talk to you how to jump off the dresser and land into a handstand and give me what I want. So somebody had to teach you. You got to learn that from somewhere. Some stuff that I do, somebody taught me. So I don't know.
I don't think they teach the handstand no more. That's an acquired an event right there, the handstand. But we'll talk about that.
Some people teach it, but to me, I don't look at it as like, oh my God, I can't believe you fucking that many people. I don't care. Like, you ain't bringing me no bumps and no babies, and STDs. I don't. You just
I guess
experienced it.
here's the other thing for me that would bother me about this situation. One, that you mentioned it. Why? Does it matter? What is the purpose of you mentioning that you slept with 35 men? And then on top of that, yes, it's a double standard across the board. There's a double standard, like you said. A man can be celebrated for having multiple women because that's how society deems it. But also, if a woman does it, she's labeled as a prostitute, whore, promiscuous. But then there's also a double standard too, where if men don't have it together, they're labeled. They're not worthy. Men are supposed to. We can't have feelings. We can't have emotions. If a man is not 6'1" with a long dick, two houses in Buckhead, making six figures, then he's not worth the shitty ass woman. And I made this comment about Travis Kelce and stuff, and I'm gonna get to that in just a second. But it's okay for women to have standards, but if a man has a standard, it's wrong. Maybe I don't want to date a woman that's tall or has a big butt or something like that. If I say anything about her body, I'm body shaming. You know what I'm saying? But it's just a double standard in which we live in. I made a post about Travis Kelce, how he's dating Taylor Swift, but all the black women are mad because he's dating Taylor Swift. I'm like, what? You thought he was gonna choose a lace front over her? You know what I'm saying? The type of men that, especially black women, the type of men that they want, them type of men are not gonna want the type of woman that you are. They're not. Ain't no man that's making, or as Kevin Samuels would say, a high value man that basically has a job, got his shit together, money in the bank, ain't gonna want no hood rat.
Well, Travis Kelce's exes were hood rats. The one that he.
She was barely a celebrity. That's what got his swag.
Even with that, him and her had been together for a minute. Like, he took her to Patrick Mahomes' wedding. Like,
right? Yeah.
She from what the research and things that I heard, because a lot of people know her, they're like, she's not just a regular hood rat chick. Like, she held it down because if you think about it, a lot of girls who date celebrities, a lot of them are they advertise that she was just low key. Like, we really didn't know unless they posted. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Super Bowl like that. Like, she just wasn't no average chick. Like, but my thing with Travis Kelce and what's name is everybody thinking this is going to be like. Listen, that girl is only advertising that shit because she got a movie, like a concert thing coming out on October 12th. She got albums and shit. That's what's gonna happen is they're gonna date for a year or so, probably for the more or whatever, and then he come back to the chocolate side. Because then after a while they're gonna break up.
It's the same thing with remember J-Lo and P Diddy. Remember J-Lo and P Diddy? They was together. Did an album, broke up, ended up doing another damn album. I believe it's part of the hype.
You remember, like, with the dude who dated Kim Kardashian, Peter, whatever his name is, being with his status, what's his name? Pete Davidson. Pete Davidson being with Kim Kardashian, now he in movies and commercials, he got everywhere. Travis has said recently, a couple of years ago, he wants to be more in the limelight and making movies and stuff. So what more better way to get yourself out there is to be with a girl who has billions of followers, what they call it, the Swifties.
The Swifties.
Yeah. So to me, it's a power play. Because at the end of the day, I don't like it, but I see where he's coming from. But he's gonna come back. You know what I'm saying? He gonna come back. It ain't gonna be long.
Is it because he ain't seen you yet? Is it because he ain't seen you yet?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Once he see you, he coming back.
Yeah, he coming back. Cause listen, I still gonna go to work. He gonna be to go because he likes me. You know what I'm saying? What's her name ain't got, she's pretty, but she ain't got no meat on her. He gonna miss that. You know what I'm saying? It's only gonna be so many times you can hit it from the behind, and you gonna miss that push because she ain't got none like that.
She just got straight bone and back.
Yeah, it's just gonna be straight bone and back. So it's like after so many times of hurting your pelvis, that we need him to be healthy to win games. He's gonna come back to that cushion. That's all it is.
I am so with it. Well, we ain't gonna spill the beans too much. We just wanted to let y'all know we are back. We are back with the smoke. We are back to basics. We are back with the business. We had to take a break for a while for a lot of reasons. First and foremost, we do thank God for allowing us to see another day, another dollar, another year. To be older, to be wiser, and to be twerking in all these in the wine and in the bread section. Don't forget the bread section. It's just truly a blessing to be around. We got a lot more things coming. I need you guys to be prepared. Some of the things we got coming up, I'm going to go back to doing random acts of kindness where we're going to donate some money to some people where you post your Cash App and we're going to make it happen. We're going to be feeding a couple of families for Thanksgiving. What else we got going on? I'm also in the month of December for 2 weeks. I'm thinking about doing 4 shows in 2 weeks, and I'm going to promote local businesses. I want to support local business. If you know anybody that has a local business that needs a little bit of advertising, please hit me up. Let me know. Give me the information, the email. Going to drop a comment below. But we are going to have some fun. We're going to blow out this year. Quit a bang with a Q. I love that word. So I'm glad to be back. What about you, Nikita?
I'm good. Good.
So real quickly before we get out of here, I just want to thank y'all for tuning in to the First Amendment Let's Talk Tuesday podcast, where ain't no subject taboo. We talk about the things that don't nobody else want to talk about. You can find me on YouTube at Dominique McKinney. You can find me on Snapchat at Dominique29. You can also find me on TikTok at Dominique41, where I am a social media influencer on it because I got a lot of followers. Same thing on the TikTok, on the Instagram at Dominique29. If you want to be a blessing to the show, you can also hit us up at Cash App at Nickel42. And please don't forget Nikita Boo. You can find her on all her social media platforms, Nikita Boo FaceTime, and Nikita High Time, and Nikita Boo 33 on the IG too. Ain't you on the TikTok as well?
Yeah, but I don't post nothing.
You don't post on the TikTok? We're going to make sure that her stuff is updated as well. Let me drop the email address as well. If you want to email us anything, please check us out at our email at firstamendmentpodcast@gmail.com. I want to thank everybody for tuning in to the First Amendment Let's Talk Tuesday podcast. Nikita, go and give me one final thought before we get up out of here.
Just make sure you stay on top of your health. Be an advocate for your health, physical and mental. It does make a difference. You should go to the doctor once or twice a year.
Absolutely. My final thought is real simple. Stay true to yourself. Don't let or allow anybody to deter you from your goal. One of the things that I've been speaking on this year, and I'm going to carry it over into next year, is know your purpose. And also know your struggle. You cannot have a purpose without having a struggle. A lot of people feel that they are entitled to things and that they don't have to crawl before they walk. In order to know your purpose and to define your purpose, you have to have a struggle. Nothing is given to you. Nobody's entitled to do anything for you. So that means you got to put into your work. I'm going to be expounding upon that for the rest of this year. I'm actually speaking about that this Sunday at my church at 2400 Garfield in Kansas City, Kansas, at Timothy Baptist Church. It is simple. Know your purpose. And again, you cannot have a purpose without a struggle. With that, I'm out of here. We've been here for a good hour. I appreciate everybody for tuning in to the First Amendment podcast. Let my girl Nikita Boo, thank her for tuning in. We're going to be back. We got a lot of things we're going to do. We're going to surprise y'all. That's all I'm going to say. And as I always say, thank you for tuning in. Peace and love.